Today on the original Guru of Good Game, we are going to do the hookup site review. Are they a scam or are they legitimate? Keep listening and find out how. We're going to get into that right now. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another exciting episode of the original Guru of Good Game. And I am your host, the OG himself, Zero Game. And I want to give a shout out and much love to all those who are listening. I have a very special place in my heart for you. Thank you so much. Y'all family to me. And I do appreciate you listening. And for those that listen and not listening anymore, I appreciate you listening as long as you did, and I hope that you find what you're listening for. But if you don't, if you can't find it, please come on back. Be more than happy to have you listening again. Everybody, how are y'all doing today? How's everybody feeling? How is life treating you right now? I know it's been kind of hectic over the last 4 years, and it's been kind of just mind-boggling on some of the things that we had to endure. And the last few weeks have not been any better. It's been just really hectic and crazy. It's chaotic right now. So I just want to make sure everybody that is not caught up in the chaos to just take a minute, take a breath, relax, and calm down. It's going to get better. Now that we done said that, let's get into this episode for today. It is about the hookup site. Now, I know a lot of y'all have seen these joints pop up because they all over the place now. I mean, I know Tinder was the great-grandfather, the forerunner of the hookup app, but now it is just got insanely crazy that now these just sites popping up out of nowhere. You know, I mean, it's just all over the place. And I pretty much believe that is due to the pandemic. They saw an opportunity to take advantage of people that's going through a difficult time, and they came up with this crap. And most of these joints, I'm going to tell you right now, is strictly to suck up your money. End of story. Ain't none of the stuff you seeing on there is real. Ain't none of the stuff you looking to happen on there is ever going to happen. Now, am I saying all of them fake? Nope. I'm not saying that at all. I have no idea if all of them fake. It's thousands of them out there. I could not review every one of them. I couldn't. I tried to review as many as I could, but it just got to a point where it was just one after the other. I'm like, man, are you serious? And it was just way too many of them. And most of them that I seen are scam jobs. They are strictly designed to take your money and to make you think it's a good idea to give them your money. Because that's about all you're going to be doing is giving them your money. Because you ain't going to get nothing you expecting to get out of them. And that's for you too, ladies, you too. Don't think they ain't scamming y'all too. You know, that one that looked like they stepped right off the cover of a men's fitness magazine, all cut, got the sexy drawers on with the very, very obvious bulge showing through. You know what I'm saying? Got you all excited thinking, ooh, look who hit me up. They getting y'all too. Don't feel left out. Equal opportunity on the scam job because they sucking up money and they getting paid. They playing on a lot of people's emotions and mentalities right now who going through some serious shit with this stay-at-home order, but it is necessary so we can try to get back to normal. Unfortunately, if we would have did the lockdown sooner and allowed it to actually have an effect on society instead of trying to rush back out there, then more than likely we probably could have prevented this virus from going into its mutative stage, because now it's starting to mutate. And that was because people just did not want to sit their ass down and keep passing the virus around. It's mixing in with your chemical and your DNA, and it jumped from you mixed with this person's chemical and his DNA, and it's altering and changing. And You throw some environmental factors on there with some pollutants and shit they breathing in, prescription medication they might be taking, over-the-counter medication they might be taking. You never know. You never know. Anyway, back to the issue at hand. The hookup site. The scam job of the century. And it is a good scam job, man. I mean, honestly, I wished I'd have thought of it first. To be honest with you, because they making some millions. I wished I'd have thought of it. I'm just not really good at scamming people for just to be scamming them. And it ain't that I don't know how or I have the skills to do it. It's just it's a moral thing with me. That's about it. I just don't believe people who don't deserve to get screwed over should get screwed over. Now, the people that deserve to get screwed over, I'll fuck them over every time. In some ways that they ain't seen coming, and by the time they figure out what happened, they still won't know it was me. They just know they got screwed over. They just don't know how it happened and who did it. And by the time they figure out how it happened, they'll never figure out who did it. And with these hookup sites, you never know who you fucking with. You will get scammed on them joints. Now, first off, if you want to know if you're dealing with a scam site, always check the terms and conditions and read as much of it as you can, but read the section. It's always going to say this. I'm not exactly sure where they're going to have it loaded up on there, so it might take you a minute to read it, but keep reading. When you find a section that claims that they use fictitious profiles in order to help stimulate engagement amongst members. In other words, you're going to see a bunch of fake profiles that's going to send you a whole bunch of freaky shit, saying a whole bunch of freaky shit to get you to buy credits, tokens, coins, or whatever the fuck they using that you have to use. And here's another factor you need to pay attention to. Them coins is going to be expensive as shit. You're going to be paying like $5, $10, $15. You get 3, 4, 5 coins. So look out for that too, because that's also a scam. And make sure if anyone, look, I'm not telling you not to go enjoy them sites, because it's for entertainment purposes only. And if that's what you into, sitting behind the screen, texting or whatever it is on the other side, and it gets you off, or that's what you want to do, fine. I ain't got no problem with that. But for the people who actually think they talking to a real person and spending your money, and you steadily buying these damn tokens, credit, coins, whatever it is, you getting ripped off. And I recommend you leave them fuckers alone. But always check that terms and conditions, where it will say that we use fictitious profiles to help stimulate conversations and engagement on the website or the app or whatever it is. That means they using bots, they using AIs, they using company employees to sit there and say all kind of freaky, nasty shit to you. Now, where they getting the pictures from, that's a whole nother issue. I'm not sure if they swiping some of them off people's Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat and Twitter pages, which they might be doing, but I'm not exactly sure on that one. You might want to, check around to see if you ain't popping up on some of these sites, because you just might be, and you don't even know it. So ladies, if you walking down the street, you keep getting these strange dudes saying stupid shit to you out of the blue and sexual things to you, your photo might be used on a fake profile, and that's why he thought he can come up and say that shit to you. So just a side note, y'all need to go check that out, fellas. Same thing. You got some crazy girls or even some crazy dudes coming up to you talking some really highly sexualized conversation and wondering what the fuck is going on and who is this person you with, and we had this and I thought we was, and you sitting there confused like a motherfucker going, what the hell are you talking about? You might need to check, bro. Your photo might be used in a fake profile. I'm just saying, check around, do your internet research, make sure they ain't clowning you on the net. But personally myself, considering that I used to be in the adult entertainment industry, they might be buying adult photo sets. And, that's where, you ladies should know this, and some of you fellas should know this too, when you're trying to get into the adult modeling industry, nude modeling. You take a little photo set, about 300 photos, send them in for them to do evaluation. If they like them, They might call you in, do a quick set with you, which usually consists of about 300 photos, pay you a nice little stipend, and then they'll turn around and then they'll sell them as photo sets for website users to use on their website. That's why you sign that release form. But that's only those who in the industry would know that. So they expect that kind of people coming up and talking to them and saying things, but they expecting it. But for the rest of you who ain't in that industry and then just have some strange or person or weirdo or nutbag just saying all kind of freaky shit to you. You might even be with your mom, your dad, the pastor, your kids, your grandkids. All of a sudden some nutbag come up and start talking about how you supposed to been sucking this and licking that, and we were supposed to been doing this and doing that, and I don't know, you the hell away from me. So I'm just saying. Now, another thing to look out when you dealing with these fake ass hookup sites, and here's how I learned a lot of them were fake. Okay, when I was doing the research, basically what I did was I just a simple, because they all offer you a free profile. So just signed up for the free profile. Most of them just want your email and, come up with a password. They don't ask for a lot of information because, like I said, they just looking to suck up your money. They don't really give a damn who you is, and if you actually have the ability to actually attract somebody on these joints, that's irrelevant to them. All they need you to do is sign up and start paying for these tokens, coins, or credits, or whatever the hell it is they use. Anyway, sign up, put up a little free profile. No picture. No defining information other than I'm male and age and ethnicity and height and weight, just the normal shit. They could identify pretty much a billion people on this planet. That's all I had. I had not putting up no photos. I'm not spending any money on any upgrade, none of that shit. It was just strictly I wanted to see how this shit works. And it's a scam job. Because now I put up that no picture. No picture. I'm going to keep saying that because I want you to understand how these sites will try to scam job your ass. No picture. Yet, 20 minutes after I put up the profile and, did the verification for the email, I get almost 30 different damn messages, and most of them talking about how, I was looking for a guy like you. Oh, you're so sexy. Oh, I just couldn't help myself. Oh, you're so... How the hell you know all this? You ain't no picture on me up there for you to evaluate what the hell I look like. And then all of the sexual parts on there. I mean, I've been getting threesome offers, stick it here offers, do this offer, and all of them want you to come in and no condom. They all asking to go raw dog, and they want this field, they want this stuff. They want to share you with the girlfriend. Man, I was getting so much crazy shit. It was just ridiculous. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this. I'm like, how the hell all of this going to come in on one profile with no photo, very limited and basic information. Just like I said, height, weight, age, ethnicity. That was it. That was literally it. And all of a sudden now every freak in the city is just can't live without me. Got to have me. This, that, and the. See, that's a scam job. Playing on your emotions and playing on, like I said, a lot of brothers, men, women, sitting at home. We alone. We in the lockdown thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't go out to the bar or the club and snatch you up a one-nighter or a quick hookup or something like that. Just, it ain't happening right now. Things is on the lockdown for a minute. Once again, like I said, if we would have did the right thing in the very beginning, then we would actually be out of this and this shit wouldn't be mutating and going as bad as it is now all over the damn world. But hey, what do I know? Common sense just do not seem to take place in the United States government lately, and that is a sad, sad situation. And for some reason, it seems like common sense is starting to slip away from a certain portion of the American public. I'm just saying. I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, back to these hookup sites. Now, the reason why I'm not naming any of these sites, because like I said, I don't know if they're legitimate. I don't know if any of, some of them could be legitimate. Some of them could. I haven't found them, but some of them could.